Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 10:31 local time. Still the 20th of September 2021. Dollar yen 1 hour chart 109.67 as expected, going for the lower empty stop. I will try to capture a bit of this price action here in that video. Yeah, and the cool part about the market causality is that it helps you with everything, not only entering and exiting trades. You can assess the market at any point in time live. Okay, it's a leading information. Even if something changes, so for example, there is a dumb money switch, and as you know, it's quite rare. But if it happens, you can get into defensive mode and react to it and see whether you want to trade again or not. There we go. So the empty gets taken, will turn blue and then disappear. Look at that. Now we have a nice short-term stop here at the low. I think the market will actually come down, make a reversed grail pattern, but because all I need is like a little move here to close my overall trades in a net profit, I'll probably do that, unless of course like longies come in as we speak. And yeah, so as you know, I've done separate videos on the dumb money switch. That's pretty much the only scenario where you need to throw a trade away, so to speak. Doesn't happen very often. I would say out of 10 trades, 1 or maximum twice, maximum 2 times. That's pretty good. If it happens, you either throw the trade away or you hedge and wait until the bias turns again. I tend to do the hedge, and out of all the trades I have documented here, all the live trades on this channel and the old channel, which are many. I do it since more than 4 years. As you know, only a handful of trades fell victim to dumb money switches, which basically means that the dumb money suddenly goes on the other side. Here the risk was that this is going to happen, as you can see, because longies left the market and shorties came in. But as you can see also on the scale, it's not many shorties. And right after shorties entered the market and they took those upper stops, watch the last videos, they cleared the upper stops, then suddenly longies came in again, as you can see. So in that situation, we know that we are still within the dumb money tolerance, and some of those are allowed to win. And that's why I entered the shorts, as you know. But of course, the nice trades are the ones like euro dollar, where dumb money just goes on one side and you trade, to the other direction towards the stops. These are the most easy trades. Trades like this here are a bit more tricky, and also post stop hunt dumb money switch trades are a bit more tricky. I have also made a video on this, like the different setups and their implications, degree of difficulty. 3 main setups basically. But as you can see, if I do those bingo trades here with multiple entries and multiple exits, it's even if my trade idea fails, I can still make money. That's really cool. However, what happens on a regular basis, like every few weeks, is I may get caught in one dumb money switch, and normally I make sure that the cost for that failed trade is not more than, let's say, 1 or 2 successful trades on average, something like that. In the worst case, if I went too aggressive, maybe 3 successful trades, I will pay for the one completely failed trade, something like that. If you keep those fundamental rules, you are fine, even if you make a mistake or you get stuck somewhere, you will still have a nice equity curve. That's a trick. And I think it's not difficult to do that if you're just disciplined and you just implement your plan and you do the analysis. Most of the trades, as you know, work out beautifully. Okay, so it's going for the inner range stop. At 9.675 6.675. See, with this little pullback, they can clear this little upper short-term stop and then go down. The smart money is never in a rush, you know. They don't need to rush anything. They know what will happen next and what has to happen and what they have to do. There's no rush. Things can take hours to unfold. We know that. And because they do that, you know, like this manipulation is also hidden to the naked eye. So basically, just to explain that again, yeah, the short I did on the top is a post-stop hunt trade. Okay, they took the upper target. You remember this empty, which was here. They cleared it. So there, at this point, when I saw that shorties are getting kicked out with this clearing move, I went for the short trade down twice. You know, but let me be clear. If there would have been more shorties, or these shorties would have been bigger, I would not have done that, because the risk would have been too high that this turns into a full-blown dumb money switch. But in this case, you know, within the tolerance and with euro-dollar being so stretched, I decided to actually go for it. And these are also a bit of how can I say, this is a result of screen time and experience. You get a feel for pairs and their money tolerance, and that goes to your advantage if you want to trade like this here. Yeah, it's touching it with a spread. Okay, and someone mentioned also weekends. Let me also comment on this. Smart money will gap only against the money accumulations, you know? That means if there are loads of longies in the market, they will gap down. They will never gap up, okay? If there are loads of shorties in the market, they will only gap up. They will never gap down. You understand? I've studied that over many years. Gaps will only be against the money positions, not in favor of the money positions. You understand? And I could actually show you all the gaps and show you how they're always against the money positions. Okay, here we go. Stop gets taken. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I just take it. Boom. I managed to get out at a nice little profit there. But not as much as I wanted to make on it because of this move here, which went against me. But I think actually the market will go down to the 109.47 and then even to the 109.33. And if longies come in, then it will go for the lows. So that can actually happen. If I decide to enter again, I will record it as a separate live trade again with part 1, part 2, part 3. If I want to record that one. I will also leave in this line in the chart just to have a bit of orientation. So yeah, that's quite cool. Alright, so let me explain that